A few of my subscribers asked me about the women in Vietnam, so I decided to make a short video describing my observations. Okay, this is me. I'm 60 years old, nothing special, old, overweight, and I lost most of my hair. If you want to know what Black America is truly like, I made a few videos showing Black American towns and what it's like to shop in Black America. I will put links to these videos at the end. This is some B-roll I took of different parts of Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. The farther you go out from the city center, the nicer it gets. I've been in Ho Chi Minh City for 16 days. However, I have not been able to get out much because of the pollution. It's terrible. It is causing me a lot of problems. Then I was sick for about 3 days and did not leave my hotel room because of it. Plus, for the first week, I was sweating a lot. I sweated so much my whole shirt would be drenched within 1 hour. And then it would take me a day to recover from losing so much water. I think a lot of women left me alone because I was sweating so much. But once I stopped sweating, things changed big time. Plus, I am the only Black American here in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Yes, I saw American and Western European Black people, but no Black Americans. And Black American men have their own style, and people do notice. The way we walk, the way we carry ourselves, and our mannerisms compared to Black people from other countries. We stand out. They notice that there is something different about us. We're not like the Black people they see on television. Foreign girls from Western Europe, such as Ireland and Scotland, we easily have a short-term fling with. There's one gorgeous redhead from Scotland who was in her late 20s, kept giving me the eye. I talked to her a little, but I left her alone because my body was hurting that night. This one blonde from Ireland who was also interested in me, but a friend told her to leave me alone because I was too old. Now with Korean women, all you have to do is look their way. They will then definitely let you know that they are interested. Vietnamese women are the same way. All you have to do is glance at them and they will let you know that they are interested. And sometimes they will stare you down. And sometimes you do not even have to look their way. They will already be looking at you, waiting for you to look at them. So picking up women in Vietnam can be really easy. I think if Vietnamese women are single, she is looking for a boyfriend, looking for a serious relationship. As this one man from Canada told me, he said that the week before he came to Vietnam, he went on a dating app called Tinder and had a lot of dates lined up before he even got here. This restaurant is only a few doors down from my hotel. When I first got here, I noticed the host working at this restaurant. She is so beautiful that I thought she was out of my league, so I left her alone. But every time I walked past this restaurant, I always glanced at her. Over the past few weeks, her body language indicates that she is frustrated that I have not approached her. This coffee shop is called Highland Coffee. They are bigger than Starbucks in Vietnam. So they have coffee shops on every block. I was filming stuff in District 7 when I decided to stop in and get something to drink. The manager that works here is beautiful. She has an unbelievable smile. Once she smiled, I was hooked. There is still a lot of pollution in District 7, but not as much in District 1, the tourist area. So I decided to come back the next day and work on some of the videos at this place. A few of the female workers noticed me glancing at her, the manager, and told her about it. In the United States, you can glance at women all the time, and no one would think anything of it. But here in Vietnam, you have to be careful. A few minutes after I sat down at my table, the manager walked by, pretending to be on her phone. She walked by, stopped, and made sure I saw her. Then she walked back behind the counter and went back to work. Plus, every now and then, she would look to see what I was doing. I would definitely stay in Vietnam for her. But I leave in 3 days, so I left her alone. Remember, as a passport brother, we first find a place to live, and then we find a girl. No one wants to be stuck in a place you hate because of a girl. But if I cannot get her out of my head, then in 3 months I might come back for a visit. Yes, I can do something stupid once a year. Now, what is looked upon as stupid behavior in America or the United States, the women here may not consider it to be stupid. They may actually appreciate it. Stop in and see if she is interested in me. If not, they never come back. Maybe she might be willing to move to Thailand with me. Plus, I do not know if she speaks any English, but many of the foreign men told me that the girls here are not attention junkies like the girls back at home. This mall is called Saigon Center. This is a good place to pick up girls. This includes both female shoppers and its female sale clerks. These women will give you the eye and look your way. They will look you straight into the eyes. However, like with most malls, these girls are way too young for me. I was at the cafe the other night. There were 3 girls at a table, and one of them made it very clear she wanted me to approach her. In Vietnam, it's easy to pick up women. In Vietnam, it is so easy to pick up women that you do not have to do anything. All you have to do is notice who is checking you out. If the rest of Asia is like Vietnam, and you find a girl, then you gotta stay at home with her. There is just way too much temptation. I thought California was bad in the 90s, but Vietnam is worse. There were so many beautiful women in Los Angeles in the 1990s that a middle-aged man, fat, balding, could pick up a beautiful woman. If you have any other questions, let me know. I'll make a video about it, but I think that this answers many of your questions.